This is my overdue reaction to 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. A little history before this, there was 4th edition, which, in my opinion, was crap for a whole lot of reasons. Um, 5th edition still has some elements of it, but it's nowhere near what it was in 4th. Um, I like 5th edition to a point. I think if you, in fact, I, I will be doing a watered down, simplified version of 5th edition. I'm making a PDF for my own use, using just very the basic rules of the game. Um, my problem with it, well, first, things I like about 5th edition. I love the proficiency scores. I love the baseline. People get proficiencies. You're either proficient in something or you're not. If you are, you get the bonus. Same thing with well, just about everything else is like that. It's all base. It's all based. There's one experience point table, so now you don't have people, one class needing twice the amount of experience points to go. That was great. So those basic things, they really did good. Spells. I love how, you don't have spells now that become totally useless after you reach like third or fourth level. A first level spell, for the most part, most of them do, they progress. Awesome. Love it. Fine. But man, I gotta talk about this game. And it is a game built for millennials, for the very young. I call it the nanny game. Don't worry, unless you do something really stupid, you shouldn't die. That's pretty much what this game is. Case in point, the way this game is so formulated, and it's tight. It's a tight game. I'm now running the simplified game. I'm going through there, seeing what to keep, what not to keep, and I had the encounter created, and that game only two people has shown up. Now, games before, I always have full games, but that night only two showed up. Well, I wasn't really thinking, and I thought, oh gee, this encounter should be very simple. They die twice, so I was like, I kind of fudge, but it's so tight. The game is made so tight that these monsters are based upon a party of four, and if you don't have a party of four, you have to scale it. Now, certainly, haven't played a lot of OSR games. That kind of comes into play too. You know, there there's always that chance of going up against a higher level monster and all that. Fine. But this game is just so, it holds your hand so much. And it a lot of times it feels like they're just so afraid of destroying the balance. The spells. I just literally in my PDF I just eliminate concentration. If they say a lot of the spells have something that'll say like concentration, 8 rounds. So basically, you cast that spell, and if you cast another concentration spell, you have to get rid of the last spell. Oh my god, really? Really? It just kills. I gotta get that. Um, while the game is the baseline, the baseline of the game is really cool, and the simplification of the basic stuff is really cool. Things like the spells. Oh, this is the hand holding part. These spells. I've never seen so many fucking saving throws in spells in all my life. Turn to stone, don't worry about it. you'll get a saving throw every half hour until, and eventually you're going to make a saving throw. And then you'll just turn back from stone, being stone. What's the point? I mean, what is the freaking point? It's like, don't worry, not much is going to happen to your character. And I just, God, I see it. I'm playing in a 5th edition game right now, and I'm learning it. And, it really borderlines also in 3rd edition in complexity. Certainly not as 3rd edition. One of the things they really did, and I'm glad they did, was the bonuses stop at a certain point. In 3rd edition, if you're 20th level, your climb can be 33 plus 33, to your climb or something. Ridiculous shit like that. They didn't do that here. It stops at plus 6. Period. The highest you can go is plus 6. I love that. But, man, these spells, and then the complexity. There's no, like, another thing they did I love, no prestige classes, but each class has a path. They call them different things depending on the class. So you have variety, and you got so much stuff to pick from, and each of those things you pick from at certain levels gain certain abilities, and so you basically have the same complexity again. I'm playing a warlock, and I'm telling you, I spend fucking hours writing this character up, trying to figure out exactly what I need. I went up to 9th level just recently, and I literally had to have one of the players, more experienced players, do it for me. I gave up. So I'm getting I'm already eyeing my labyrinth lord. I'm just like but what I did was, in my PDF, I'm using just the baseline classes. So like for fighter, I used champion path. For the wizard, I kind of did that a little bit different. So that's kind of, but for the cleric, I downplayed the mains. You get one little special thing, and that's it. There's not tons of things per level. Same thing. Actually, I only kept 4 classes. So, the rogue is just a thief. There's no other path. So I got rid of the paths. It just it has such great ideas to it. The base part of it, don't go up past plus 6. Don't advantage, disadvantage. Love that idea. No more trying to figure out, well, what pluses can I give you? What minus would I give you? Your advantage, your disadvantage. Love that idea. And I'm even though I think of the hit point situation as being a little hand holding, I actually agree with the short and long rest, which I believe is actually from the 4th edition. One of the few things I can, and because damn it, you make up your character, and back to the real OSR days where you had a wizard, a magic user with 1 hit point. That just kills the game. So I really actually do like the short and long rest thing. So things like that I really like. Conditions, hate. I freaking hate conditions. And World Darkness did the same thing. Make all these conditions. And at first it looks, it simplifies it, because it tells you exactly what each condition does and everything. But it's just more stuff. It's more complication that you don't really need. You really don't. And so anyway, while I really like the basic stuff of it, the over complication of choosing different paths, it bogs it down. And these spells, I actually rewrote some of the spells. 1 saving throw. You get one saving throw. You either make it or you don't. I mean, come on. Let's stop the hand holding. You know.